Thank you, and I am going to go ahead and record the meeting. So, in looking at our end of semester one, that is where we are at in all of the things. We finished up very well, pretty straightforward. We ended up administratively dropping 46 students, students who weren't necessarily meeting expectations, or something that we felt was communication was not where it needed to be, or grades were not where it needed to be. And so we dropped 46 students, and we did end up adding roughly 68 students have been added for semester two. So I'm going to pull up my count um, right here. We are at roughly 811 students to start semester two. 557 of those are Stride K-12, 190 Imagine Learning, 42 from Edmentum. We have a new provider, the VCA, that we approved at the last meeting. They are 0 with them so far. We have 22 full-time Virtual Virginia, hundreds of single placements with Virtual Virginia. I don't count those in my count, those who are only taking one course supplemental to their in-person day. So that leaves us at 811 in-division students. Out of division, I think we are approaching 5,000 rather quickly. So those are the numbers that we are looking at. As we are currently starting semester two, January is a miniature August for me, in terms of crazy chaos. So we are enrolling students. I'm almost on the tail end of that, and we'll have all students enrolled hopefully by the end of the month. So we do still have open enrollment through February, but I do try to get all students enrolled by the end of January, just as best practice to ensure they get those courses completed. And as far as director's report, that is all I have, unless you have any questions.
Do we have any questions? Okay, our fiscal agent report, please.
We are in good shape there. All providers that we are working with do provide a kickback to R7VA. So as we enroll students, a portion of that money comes back to fund the program. That's in addition to the 5,000 that our divisions pay annually. And so there's no issues in terms of a financial, no red flags at this time.
Okay, good. Okay, now we move down to the action items.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Grinstead. We do have 3 action items on the agenda. One, of course, is the approval of the minutes from the September meeting. The other 2 are items that we do need to get a vote on. And so one of those is the job posting for the contracted hourly staff that we will be adding hopefully in August if that gets approved, and the approval of our AI policy. So, Dr. Grinstead, I do want to see how the board feels about making a motion to adjourn, I guess, give superintendents permission tomorrow to vote on those action items, because we do have a superintendent meeting tomorrow. So basically, we would be adjourning this meeting until 9:30 tomorrow to make a vote on that. But I do want to have any remarks or feedback on those documents, and also how you all see about doing that.
Sounds okay to me.
I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah, I am as well.
Is there any questions about those 2 documents? They are very straightforward. Let's pull it up here.
What's the AI policy?
Great question. So we have students who are utilizing, and this is in person or virtual, we have students who are utilizing AI to complete work. All of our providers have an AI checker. And an AI checker is able to take a student's essay, run it through a check, and see if the AI was used on that particular assignment. So anytime that happens, we have a resulting parent meeting, or the assignment, depending on the provider, the assignment is marked in such a way that it said, hey, AI was used on this, we can't accept this, and then they get a retake usually. So we did not have a formal AI policy for R7VA. So I wrote one, and it basically is it encompasses, it could be very general for any provider, but it's how we as R7VA, if it comes to our attention or to my attention, how we're going to handle it. I don't think it's reasonable to say that AI won't be used. I think it's more reasonable to say if you use AI, you need to submit a write-up of the prompts that you gave to the system to help you and assist you, because realistically they are going to use it. So if they're going to use it and they tell me that they use it and they're able to provide me the prompts that they used, I think that's more beneficial to me than unrealistically saying don't use it. So you can take a look at that AI policy, but basically, if they do the work and they're not supposed to use AI, we put the consequences for that. If they do the work and AI said that it's okay to use, we've indicated that we would request that they submit a copy of the prompts that they use to write that essay or to do that work.
The references.
Correct.
Yeah, I think it's okay. What does everyone else think about it?
I think given the technology, like I said, it's unrealistic to believe that it's not going to be used. But if we can set the parameters that it sounds like that you have to use it in a more effective and appropriate way, it's more forward thinking, because I know even within my own institution, my bank, we encourage the use of AI for certain documents, but we still require, again, as you mentioned, the supporting result of how you got to where that was, not that it's just completely generating it for you.
Right. We need them to be AI literate. The workforce is going to, ask if they have those skills. So I do feel like it's our job in education to provide them the skills to use that effectively. That's difficult, right? Because we are not dealing with, we're not dealing with adult brains, and so we've got to figure out a way to do that in a way that actually will work and make sense. So this is just a start. There is every provider has a different way that they handle the use of AI. But if I'm asked, this is what our formal policy would state. So
I
Okay,
I agree with what you all saying.
okay, thank you.
do we need once president vote and says it's okay for the superintendents to take care of this tomorrow?
Yes, we just need a formal motion to adjourn until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow with superintendents to vote on the 3 action items. Yes, sir.
So do that at the end here after we go through future business and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, discussion items.
We do not have any at this time, unless
Okay.
someone has one to bring to the table.
Okay, the future business items. The date set for our next meeting will be April 16th, 2026. Is that okay with everyone?
Sorry, could you repeat the date?
April 16th, 2026.
That should be fine. Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions? Okay. Do I hear a motion that we accept that as our next meeting date?
So actually,
So move.
our motion will be that we adjourn this meeting until tomorrow, and then I guess we can go ahead and formally set that as the meeting date following, but I just want to make sure we have that correct in our minutes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, so now we need a motion to, how we want to phrase that?
It's a great question. I think Ms. Hank has got it.
I move that our future meeting date for our next quarter be set for April 16th, 2026, 6:30.
Okay. Do you have a second?
Second.
Okay, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay. So I guess next we need is a motion to reconvene the meeting tomorrow and adjourn after that one.
Correct.
How do we want to phrase that?
Just a motion to adjourn this meeting until 9:30 a.m. tomorrow with superintendents making the vote on action items.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So move.
Any questions? Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Okay, Thanks all of you for coming to this very cold meeting tonight.
Thank you,
I'm
Dr.
thankful you had to get out and drive to it.
These are always very unique meetings, so thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay, appreciate it.